ʻlɪzi Velásquez. Elizabeth Anne Velásquez was born 4 weeks earlier than planned in Texas, United States, where she began to develop her condition known as progeria, a disease that accelerates the aging of newborn babies. She was called by many people as the ugliest woman in the world, an offense that did not stop her in her fight against bullying, uploading several videos on YouTube, giving motivational speeches, and even writing a book, focusing on the beauty of each person and in the little importance that should be given to those who think otherwise. A great example of overcoming obstacles. Gary Turner. If you've ever imagined being the rubber man, British Gary Turner is the closest thing to reality because he suffers from a genetic disorder called Ehlers Danlos, a syndrome which allows him to stretch his skin. Despite the fact that his condition generates pain in certain joints, his smile never goes away, and he's even acquired the title of the man with the most elastic skin on the planet, managing to stretch the skin of his stomach up to 6.3 inches. His title was granted at the beginning of 2000, and to this date, there hasn't been anyone who surpasses him. Kim Goodman. If we talk about people you wouldn't find anywhere and would make anyone's jaw drop, we would have to name this woman who, due to an accident with a hockey mask, now has the ability to pop her eyes out. This skill made her appear in TV shows and even made her worthy of a world record for her strange and amazing ability. Tom Staniford. The British cyclist Tom Staniford attracted the people's attention when he became known for his strange condition which doesn't allow him to accumulate any body fat. His strange disease is called MDP syndrome, which ironically also causes Tom's body to act as an overweight person because of his high blood fat levels. For this reason, he has developed type B diabetes. Despite all these problems, Tom does not give up and still dreams of participating in the Paralympic Games to represent his nation. Jesus Fajardo. A Mexican man surprised the whole world by his excess of hair, and this was the reason why he was nicknamed by news channels as the werewolf. However, life was not easy for someone with these characteristics, according to Jesus himself. No one was friendly with him, and he even had to leave school because of bullying. He took refuge in drinking and working for different circuses. There are only 50 known cases in all of history. Despite this, Jesus is not ashamed anymore about his condition. He said, "I'm tired of feeling uncomfortable. I'm the same as everyone and I have the right to feel happy after leaving alcohol and forming a family." And Tuanchi. This young woman was born with a strange condition. She has her knees backwards, which prevents her from walking. This is why she became known as the girl with inverted legs. However, this problem did not prevent her from finishing her studies, and due to the media recognition she obtained because of her illness, many organizations were able to finance her multiple operations that had to be done in order to be able to walk, a goal she achieved after 10 surgeries when she was 26 years old. Abdul Bahandar. This man became known as the Tree Man because of the multiple bark-shaped warts that sprout on different parts of his body. This disease, known as epidermoplasia verruciform, is extremely rare, and only 4 cases have been documented. Despite having performed multiple operations to remove the warts, these have reappeared again, evidencing how little is known of this disease. Paul Carrison. The peculiarity of this American is the blue color of his skin, a feature that has made many call him Papa Smurf. His strange condition is due to the misuse of a medication that caused him intense dermatitis in addition to a reaction that gave him the bright color that he now possesses. Abby and Brittany Hensel. And in this place we find 2 people, and not necessarily because it's a tie, rather because they are inseparable. It is about 2 Siamese women in a single body, a condition that is due to a malformation in the belly that makes them have 2 spinal columns, 2 sets of lungs, and 2 hearts. However, this has not stopped them from leading a normal life, as both complement each other. They have even dictated classes as primary teachers, showing a great example of overcoming any challenge that life brings. Samson Burns. Samson was a brave teenager who suffered from progeria, a disease that accelerates his aging. This is why some people call him the teenager in the body of an old man. This kid was a sports fan and even became an honorary captain of the New England Patriots football team. For many years, Samson was the public image of this disease. Unfortunately, the young man died at the age of 17, exceeding the average lifespan of those who suffer from this condition. His story was even turned into a documentary by HBO called Life According to Sam.